So I tried to film for the past 2 days, did a nice long 20 minute video yesterday, and something is up with some cable, some piece of technology. I'll be honest, I have no clue. I also have no clue what I'm doing. So I don't even know how to correct it, if I'm honest. But I'm just testing to see if it's the cable. I put a different cable on there, charged it up. That's all you can do. All you can do is test. Try and find the problem. And hopefully this one records. And so yeah, it's a bit frustrating, but you move, you carry on. And one of the things I was thinking about, 2 days ago, it was about hard work. And it was about the balance between grinding and chilling in life. And it's something I think about a lot, about which side to do. And how much to grind. Because I'm like, yeah, absolutely, grind, fully understand grinding and working extremely hard, sacrificing everything for a goal. I get it. I understand it. Understand why someone would do it. But the part I don't understand is when someone's grinding so hard that today's awful, just so some date in the future is amazing. And a part of me thinks, don't you just need to appreciate what you have now? Find a way to love what you have now. I think when it comes to hard work, especially with money, I don't think it ever works. Because you're grinding just to have money. You're sacrificing in different areas in your life, relationships, fun, and is it worth it? Is it worth doing that? I always wonder. Just sacrifice now so later in life you can have a great life. I think a part of it is true. Part of it is, yeah, that's the way for some people. But I wonder how much you can get away with if you just say, you know what? I'm going to do it slowly. I'm going to do it steadily. Whatever that goal is, I'm going to do it steadily. And I'm going to do what I want to do. And I'm going to not work as hard. I'm still going to try. Still going to put as much effort in as I can. But I'm not going to kill myself. I'm not going to David Goggins it. Because the majority of us probably aren't actually like that. Jesus, I can't see a thing. The majority of us probably don't want that in life. And I think sometimes I think about that sometimes. And how I've seen it in life. And how much, you've got to weigh up how much is it worth it. Whatever that aim is, whatever that goal is, you've got to weigh up how worth it is. If you're going to sacrifice moments in life, if you're going to sacrifice so much that it affects other people, like you don't get to see your family and you don't raise a kid with full force and effort and all in, and you're never home, that situation for me, I don't understand. I look at the priorities in life, and I guess it's what gives you the most joy in totality. If you want to raise a family that's your aim. You want to raise a good family, that's your aim. Or if you want to become rich, that's also your aim. I guess it's whatever's most important to you. And I couldn't imagine fully, well, I was going to say I don't imagine fully living life without an aim, but I mean, that's a bit of a lie, because I've not necessarily got an aim other than to, I guess, exist. And when your aim is to exist, you don't necessarily need to grind every day, because what's going on now is the aim, is the project, just to exist. And the debate I always have in my mind is, you know, naturally in my head, I'm like, you need to work harder. You need to work harder. You need to push harder. You need to step out your comfort zone more and more and more. But a part of me recently have just been thinking, maybe is it just seasons? Is it certain times in your life where you need to push? And when it's pushing on things you don't want to do. But then the other debate that I always think about is, why are you doing stuff that you don't want to do? I mean, I guess, yeah, money. Money forces you to live a life that you don't want to live. And there's a lot of other factors that do that. And that's how people get trapped. But I think the aim of most people's lives is to do things that they want to do. A bit of freedom in the time. And that's the main aim. But I can't ever imagine just grinding now. So I sacrifice my time now for some day in the future where then I'll get time. I wonder about that all the time. And it just doesn't feel like the right way. And I guess it's an interpretation of what grinding is. Because I could film a video every day, edit it every day, post it every day, post multiple ones every day or whatever. And that could be grinding to some people. But to me, it's just natural. I've put a system in place, so it's now not on me. It's now not my responsibility. And it's not me saying, oh yeah, now we're grinding. Is grinding only the process when you hate it? You don't want to do it, when you got to grind through, when you got to, you know, grit your teeth and get through it. And I don't know if it's just the lazy part of my mind that says, why are you doing that? Find a better way. Find a smoother way that makes you actually want to do it. That makes you actually want to spend your time doing something. But then again, hard work gives you a great feeling. And I guess it depends on who you are and what situation you're in, whether you need to, with what season you act upon, whether you work, whether it's just working hard. All right, I'm going to slow it down, and I'm going to settle. And so it's what season you're in, and I guess what's your aim? But this is, you know, these are words from someone who hasn't achieved anything massively. I'm just a normal guy living a normal life. So maybe don't take my word for it. Who knows? But I always listen to these people that talk about grinding it out and sacrificing and stuff. And part of me believes it and part of me doesn't believe it. And, you know, I've still not made up my mind. I still don't know what I want, what way I want to be. But, you know, just like this morning, just like now, I'm testing stuff. You're seeing what works and what doesn't. But yeah, anyway, I work now, so peace.